Hello class and Mr. Bucci. My name is Javier Clayton, and this is my video and presentation on the positive and negative effects of technology in our contemporary society. Before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys, how much of the world's population has access to technology or internet today? Think you know? Well, according to an article published through the Washington Post, about 47% of the world's population now has access or has used the internet, according to a study done by the United Nations agency. Almost half the entire world has access to the internet or has a piece of technology in their homes. It's everywhere, and for the majority of us, it's part of our everyday lives. Ever since technology was created, our lives have been changed forever. We've seen them sent men to the moon and back, discovered countless cures for diseases, created aid for the disabled, and so much more. But with it, we've also created weapons of mass destruction, polluted our environment, and have distanced ourselves as a human society. With the help of technology, we've been able to advance further as a human species. We couldn't do or achieve half the things we've done today without the help of a technology. With it, we've been able to create aid for people with disabilities. For people who have missing arm or legs, we've created prosthetics, arms and legs, and hearing aids for people who have suffered from hearing issues. Companies like Yahoo are working on closed captioning options for live internet events streamed on the web for people who can't hear. Technology has also created more jobs and opportunities for people across the world. And with the internet, more and more businesses are able to sell products online and able to promote their company all across the world. One of the many positive effects of technology left on our lives in 2017, Bowden Code states, doing business has become much faster, even when the seller and buyer sit on opposite ends of the world, and their transactions are finalized electronically within moments. More products and services are available to clients online, and calculations are much more accurate and efficient today than they were before, and this minimizes the possibility for errors. In our schools, textbooks are being replaced with computers because textbooks aren't needed as much as anymore because of all the information can be found on the internet. Kids can now be more involved with and extend their education with programs like STEM. And in an article, The Many Positive Effects of Technology Left on Our Lives in 2017, Bowden Code states, almost all educational and learning resources can be found online. Studies also show that students with technology did way better in school than kids that didn't have technology. Research for projects has also become easier for students than it were to look from a textbook. Back then, it wasn't as easy to get in contact with people like it is today. You either had to send letters, which can take forever to send and receive, or wait to tell them next time you see them. Cell phones, computers, and social media have changed the way humans communicate forever. We can have face-to-face conversations with anybody across the world via FaceTime, track anybody using any application app that requires to track somebody, and share your favorite and most memorable moments online with anybody, with your friends and family. With just a few clicks away, you can be in contact with anybody. But technology has its imperfections too. It's not great for your eyes. Spending long periods of time staring at a screen can be terrible for your eyes, and it's one of the most common concerns with the evolution of technology. According to the Vision Council, many individuals suffer from physical eye discomfort from screen use for longer than 2 hours at a time. And with technology, it's really easy for people to lose track and focus. It's easy to zone off or lose focus where we are either having too much fun or bored and having nothing to do, and it's easiest when technology is involved. We binge shows like crazy and play video games for long hours on end, and during that time we lose track of time. Hours will go by and you wouldn't have even noticed. And then we start to fall behind on things like assignments for school and work, or that one thing you had to do at a certain time and I forgot, or simply just wanted to waste a whole day watching TV. A more serious issue with the internet is a thing called cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication sending messages of intimidating or threatening nature. In the article 11 Facts About Cyberbullying, Do Something states that 43% of kids are bullied online every day. Victims of cyberbullying have a chance to act out on themselves, and it could really harm them or drive them to suicide. And we as a society are addicted to our phones, and we use our phones as a little getaway to avoid interacting with people. Whether you see someone you know and they are trying to avoid them from, or the situation you are in is tense or awkward, or you simply just want to be on your phone too much, we all hide behind our phones. We have to learn how to stop and just think about things and use things in moderation. Technology isn't terrible. It's not going to take over the world or anything, but it isn't the best for us yet. As humans, we need to mature and learn how to use things in moderation instead of just constantly being on things every day because we get addicted to them. Too much of one thing is not a good thing. So